Well everyone, it finally happened. After months of hype and Reddit speculations, GTA 6 has officially been delayed. Now for gamers, this is just a delay, a delay of the most anticipated game of the decade. But for developers, this pretty much just means a shift in schedule for any game that was going to release around May 2026, and a side of release for those that were going to release their game in fall of 2025. Why did this happen? What does this mean for the rest of the gaming industry? And what the hell do we do now that we're stuck in the GTA limbo for another full year? Well, let's talk about it. Now obviously this is not an out-of-season April Fool's joke by me, though honestly I cannot deny that I didn't thought about that. That could have aged like a fine wine. No, this is officially said by Rockstar. They even published an apology letter. Grand Theft Auto 6 is now set to release on May 26, 2026. The entire GTA community just gasped. The poor saps that asked for their vacations to be around fall of 2025 just fainted. In a more serious note, this really wouldn't be the first time that Rockstar has done something like this. If you look at Red Dead Redemption 2, that game was delayed 3 times, if I remember correctly. So I really wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 gets delayed even further down the line in 2026. Hey, if you look at Red Dead Redemption 2, that game even with the delays was still a banger, so hey, let them cook. Why was the game delayed? Just like we see in the letter, it could be something as simple as the game is not ready and they want the level of quality in the game to be the one that people are expecting. And it makes sense. This is the most anticipated game of the decade. Everyone is thinking that this game is going to be generation defining, or it could be something more sinister. Maybe Rockstar wants to delay GTA 6 to 2026 so people get used to games being $80. Rockstar, and honestly the whole gaming industry, is warming us up to the idea of $80 games. It's the whole boiling frog metaphor, and unfortunately we are the frog. We're already seeing Nintendo hike up the price of games to $80, and unfortunately Xbox has also fallen to the dark side as well. Now here's the thing, GTA 6 isn't just a big game, GTA 6 is the game. So when you tell me that other games are gonna be $80, I got a problem with that. But when you tell me that GTA 6 is going to be $80, I'm like, well, it's GTA 6. Now, what does this mean for the future? We already know what's gonna happen in 2026. Whoever was releasing their game around May of 2026 gotta be shitting their pants right now after this news drop. But right now in 2025, what does this mean for the future? Now this whole schedule of, fall 2025 is now open, People can actually start releasing their games around this time without fear of competing with, GTA 6. Games that were once doomed to be overshadowed now have some breathing room. Titles like Ghost of Yotei and even Ninja Gaiden 4, which were coming on October of 2025, which I feel like we all speculated that was going to be around the time where GTA 6 was going to come out. It was going to be like around October and November. It's going to be around that time. I feel like we all speculated that was going to be the release date for GTA 6. So hey, now a lot of studios releasing their games around that time. Maybe some developers will even move forwards the release dates. After all, you don't want to be close to May of 2026. And last one, and the one that I think is going to be the winner, GTA 6. Well, the aged like milk. But come on, to be honest, I can't be the only one who thought GTA 6 was going to win Game of the Year. It was written right there. It was the most anticipated game on last year's Game Awards. Of course it was going to be this year's winner. I was actually kind of bored when it came to the Game Awards of this year, because I already know who the winner was going to be. But now that GTA 6 is not released on 2025... well, now there's actually some uncertainty on who the winner might be this year. One hand you got Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which everyone was saying that it had Game of the Year potential, but obviously GTA 6 was coming out. But now that potential is pretty much there. And also, more recently, we also got Clair Obscur Expeditions 33, which honestly, I'm surprised at how well the reception for that game has been. Honestly, considering how much Xbox pretty much just tried to screw over them by releasing the Oblivion remake right next thing, I'm surprised at how well the game has done. Considering that they had the Oblivion remake released right next thing. Also another Game of the Year potential, or the Oblivion Remaster. wow, wow, yeah, we got some bangers this year. I mean, recently I've been playing the Oblivion Remaster, and it has pretty much just reminded me of the love that I had for the Elder Scrolls franchise, considering what an awful taste Starfield left on my mouth. And I still haven't played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but hey, it's on my list on games that I gotta play. And then there's also Clair Obscur Expedition 33, like I said before, you see, it's not my type of genre, cause I'm not really into those turn-based games where you stand in front of your enemy. But man, it actually, now that I actually look at the gameplay a little bit more, it's not that simple just standing in front of them. There's also some quick time events that kind of reminds me of Gladius, but that's just some personal sins that I have on my hate list. So, what now? Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like the hype for the game has pretty much just reset. I mean, yes, I know everyone's still excited for the game. I still am. But, considering that the release date is basically a year away, I feel like, I don't really need to think a lot about the game. I mean, right now, everyone was thinking when the second trailer for the game was going to come out. That was the main thing that kept people hyped. But, now that the game is going to release a year later, well, I feel like hype has pretty much just reset, everyone is back to normal. Just find it funny that everyone was on the hype train just waiting for that second trailer, and then suddenly we get this news and everyone just derail. So hey, just chill, enjoy games coming out in 2025, and don't burn yourself rewatching the GTA 6 trailer over and over again. Don't worry, I've been there. Well, that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed, feel free to hit that like button. If you didn't, hey, thanks for at least hearing me out. I know I've been doing more of these gaming news and analysis videos lately, but don't worry, the next one is definitely going to be a well-edited gameplay, like the good old days. I'm personally trying to keep a healthy mix of both in the channel, commentary when there is big stuff to talk about, and gameplay of the stuff that I'm currently playing. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe. I always try to upload a video every week, and maybe some shorts in between, so don't worry, I will not clutter your subscription page. And hey, if you made it this far, comment down below.
Oh shit, here we go again.
That's all, adios.